Hiya everyone, I hope you enjoy my Hayley Williams from Airplanes makeup inspired tutorial. I took a screen grab. This is what I've come up with and I really hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. I've already primed my face with some Lancome LA Base Pro, and that's like a really good primer. Now I usually use something else here. I can use that as well. It's got the same consistency. This one's got white tan, so it's better for your skin, I suppose. But this one's great for putting foundation on top of. It just glides on. The foundation I'm using is MAC NW15, and it's the Studio Sculpt with SPF 15. Now I wanted my skin tone a little lighter than usual, so it's really light, we can see. So let's crack on. First I'm going to start by putting a little bit of this light coloured eyeshadow. It's mostly just like a white cream matte texture. I'm going to apply that all over the eyebrow bone, just first to get it nice and highlighted. Quickly again on this side. Once you've got that on, I'm going to take a green colour. But before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of primer on. Got this here. I'm going to put my finger in both and just quickly dab that on to the eyelid. And you can really push it out if you want as well. Join that up and it'll meet with the powder that you've just put on. And it really lifts your eyes, look. Same again on the other side. I've got my primer on. I'm going to go in with a light green colour. I've got this one here. It's mine. It's Golden Morning. It's a very light green, almost lemon green. And I'm going to pop that all over the top of that primer. Make sure it gets right in there, and you want to also make sure that it's right on the lash line, although we will be putting something there as well to darken that area out. Now that you've got that on, I want it the same again on that side. What I want to do is I want to darken the lashes. So I'm taking a MAC black eye pencil, this is Smolder, and all I'm going to do is lift the lash line up just underneath here, and I'm going to draw a little on that tight line. Very squinty, makes your eyes water, but it's good, I'll prove it. Look at the difference. And again. Right, now that you've got your tight line done, a nice bit of black liner under there, we're going to go in on the bottom line as well, just to gently darken it out. You don't want a lot, so just pull slightly, and as you can see, some of the tops fell onto the lower lash line anyway, and on the waterline. So just gently line. And then on the outer corner, when I stop blinking, we're going to put a little bit thicked out. Whew. And we'll hopefully match the other side. Now I want to darken out the brows a little. Don't want to go overboard, but you want to have a little bit of shape and a little bit of colour as well. Because especially if you've been putting foundation and powder on, your eyebrows can look a bit fluffy and grey. So you want just to put a little bit of colour in there, like that. I'm using MAC's Stud Muffin. It's just stud, but we could put a little bit of that on. And as you can see, it just gives a bit of shape. And we'll do the caterpillar on the other one. Right, once you've done your caterpillars, you want to do a bit of mascara. So, I will be using false lashes, but I will do them at the end. I've already done a tutorial on these, so I'll put the link up for you to have a look. I'm giving my lashes a rest because they're a bit funny. I've had to put that on, take it off and off and off. But for mascara, if you don't have lashes available, this is a really good one. It's by Urban Decay. Now look at the brush. Big brush. And when you pull it out of the tube, you're not getting that much excess which you have to wipe off. Because there's nothing worse than when I get a mascara out and you bring half the tube contents out with the brush. Really not good, but that's alright. And it's a good dark black colour. Now, for the cheeks, this is, by the way, the quickest look. Cheeks, Bobbi Brown. This one's platinum pink. And I like it because you've got the brush colours, you've also got a bit of a highlight colour. So I'm going to use that. Big, big fluffy brush. Dab it in, hold it into place, tight, tight, tight. You should have a array of colour. Let's have a try again. Bit better. Swoosh it. Not too much, but you really want to stab. There we go. Got some. It's not the most pigmented blush, I must admit. It's almost like, it's hard to explain. It's kind of dry powder, but giving it a really good press. I just want to catch some of that colouring. You really don't want a lot, but you can see it's slightly there, you know. And then you've got a bit of highlight as well. I think I'll put a bit more on because it's just not enough. We're getting there. I'm going to do the other side now. Right, now that you've got your blush on, both sides, we're going to go in with a nice light pink lipstick. You want something matte. I found this. Fashionable Muse, and it's by MAC. Now, it looks pretty violet pink there, but I'm going to go tone it down a bit, so. There's nothing worse when you don't have the colour you want, you've got to make it yourself. So I make them myself on the back of my hand and think, okay, that looks good, we'll do that. So this will go. First of all, just get that on. Go in with this one. This is See Through by MAC. Pop. Getting there. I think that's nice. So there you have it. We're all done, by the way. Yes, wasn't that quick? All I need to do is stick my lashes on. You would have done your mascara, and then we're done. You've got Hayley Williams Paramore Airplane makeup look. I had to do a screen grab, so I hope I've done it alright. I hope you've enjoyed. Zoom, zoom.